Welcome to Krupys! I'm Barbara.
I'm Kelsey.
And today we're drinking brown ales.
There are two types of brown ales. There's an English brown and then there's an American brown. So the English brown actually has two variations. There's a dry roasted or a sweeter variation. English brown ales have an ABV percentage of 4 to 5.5, an IBU rating of 15 to 25. The hop aroma is low. The malt has a nice balance to it. The malt taste has a toffee, a nut, or a caramely type flavor. The beer has a soft body and the alcohol is not very detectable. So the American brown. This style was actually inspired by the English brown ale. The ABV percentage is 4.2 to 6.3, an IBU rating of 24 to 45. There's a deep copper or a very dark brown color. The aroma and flavor is low to medium. The malts are caramel, chocolate, and toasty, and the alcohol is mild to noticeable.
Our first beer of the day is the Newcastle Brown Ale. This is from John Smith's Brewery in Tadcaster, North Yorkshire, England. This has a 4.7% alcohol by volume with 18 IBUs. Out of 260,000 check-ins, it has a 3.4 rating. The flavor profile is smooth, malty, sweet, light, and dark. Figured they'd be malty.
It looks like soda.
It does look like soda. Yeah, you can smell the malts for sure.
I'm like really nervous.
Why?
For this whole, I don't know. For this whole episode.
Like malt.
Yeah, but like stouty malt. This is like ale-y malt. All right. It's
Try.
sweet. Yeah. Pleasantly surprised.
Not bad. It's pretty good, considering it's like pretty malty.
But it's not like overly malty though.
No, it's not overly done for sure, but
It's a very light
nice.
beer.
Very, very light.
The sweetness is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's got
Actually.
like a caramel kind of sweet note to it, like that finish. I like it. I really didn't know what to expect. I don't think I've had a brown ale in a while, so it's like.
Yeah, me either. I haven't had one. I don't know if I've actually ever had a brown ale, to be honest with you. What'd you give it?
I gave it a 3.25.
I almost gave it that, but I gave it a 3.
Ah, see, I was also thinking 3, but then I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's well executed. It's
Right.
nice and malty, like
Yeah.
balance to it.
I'm just like, it's just so common. It's like, do I rate a common beer that high?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think it's good. I think it set the bar
Yep.
well for the episode.
It does.
Our second beer of the day is the Farmer Brown from the People's Pint in Greenfield, Massachusetts. This has a 5.4% alcohol by volume, with the IBUs not listed. Out of 1,434 check-ins, it has a 3.63 rating. The flavor profile is smooth, malty, sweet, dark, and light, which is exactly the same as the last
I
one.
was thinking, I'm like, that sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
Word.
So
All right.
maybe it's the same beer. This one's so dark.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it brown?
It is brown. It's almost like. Did you sip it?
I did just a bit.
I don't know how this works.
I had like a brain aneurysm for a second.
If you look through it through the light, though, it's like red almost. It's nice.
It's really nice.
All right, can we do this now?
I don't remember what it tasted like, if that makes me feel any better. It's nice.
It's all right.
Okay.
It's there's like I don't know if it's
It's really
caramel
light.
notes that I'm getting that are like
Getting what notes?
caramel notes that are like
I heard pearl notes. I was like, what do you...
they're like throwing me off.
I don't get caramel at all.
I don't know. There's something about it that I'm not enjoying. I think it's like almost like an aftertaste. Not a fan.
I don't know. I like it a lot.
Like it's not
Is
bad.
it the roastiness? Because
It might be the
necessarily
roastiness.
roasty.
It might be the roastiness.
I really like this.
I think it is the roasty. It's reminding me of like a stout or something. Like it's very light still, but maybe it's just too much malt for me too. So I don't tend to like the malt
True.
as much.
So I'm gonna rate it, and how I'm gonna describe it is gonna counteract what I'm about to say.
That's usually what happens.
So, okay. What'd you do?
I gave it a 2.75.
Okay. Well, back to our regularly scheduled podcast. 3.5.
3.5.
I like this one just as much as the last one, but I think this one is much more balanced than the last one.
I don't agree with that.
Ale-wise.
I think the other one was more balanced. This one's way heavier on the malts, and I don't think it's as well balanced. So I don't like it as much.
The sweetness of the malts is really nicely balanced with like the, I want to call it like the sharpness of the alcohol presence, but like it's a really nice like.
I think there's like a malty aftertaste too that's unpleasant.
I like the aftertaste a lot.
I don't care for it.
I don't know why, because like I like that it kind of stays with you for a second.
Yeah.
You don't just drink it and then you forget about it.
Well, you kind of did, actually.
I did, well, because I caught myself. I was like, oh no. So like I didn't spit it back in, but like
Yeah. Our third beer of the day is the Brooklyn Brown Ale from Brooklyn Brewing in Brooklyn, New York. This has a 5.6% alcohol by volume with 30 IBUs. Out of 92,000 check-ins on Untapped, it has a 3.51 rating. The flavor profile is malty, smooth, coffee, sweet, and dark.
Oh, I gotta make coffee.
I know. I saw it and I was like, coffee. More coffee. It also has like the red hue to it.
It's so pretty.
It smells really malty.
It smells like a brown ale. It smells
It
like
does.
the last two. They really.
They have a distinct smell for sure.
But it's malty, but it's like not a sweet smell.
Yeah, it's not, but they have like a sweet taste to them, which is a little strange.
Yeah, because you're not tasting what you smell.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
I like that.
No.
I like it.
Sweet.
I don't get
It's not
coffee
weak,
at all.
I don't either.
It is kind of weak. Like, it's very clean tasting.
No, it's just like, I don't want to say watered down.
A little bit, but not really. Like, it definitely doesn't have a very strong taste to it.
No, and I don't like that.
But I feel like the flavor that's there is really good and it's well done. I like that it's not super malty. I prefer it that way.
And I really wanted to like it because.
Just cause?
Well, because I don't know. I feel like it's such like a big like not brewery really maybe. Yeah.
What'd you give it?
I give it a 1.
Oh my goodness!
I don't like it at all. I'm sorry.
Oh, I gave it a 3.
Oh,
I don't think you've ever rated anything that low.
I don't like it.
Oh my goodness, you really don't like it. That's crazy.
I mean, like
I think it's average. I think it's a decent beer. It's a decent brown ale. I think it's not very strong. It's not strong on the malt or anything like that.
It's not strong on anything. It tastes like malt water. They let malt sit in water for a little bit and they're like, yeah, brown ale, this is it. Bottle it.
Our last beer of the day is the Blizzard of 78 from Wormtown Brewing in Worcester, Massachusetts. This has a 6% alcohol by volume with 35 IBUs. Out of 9,529 check-ins, it has a 3.76 rating. The flavor profile is coffee, smooth, malty, dark, and sweet.
The coffee again.
Coffee again. I don't like it.
You like the last one?
I did like the last one. I smell more malt.
I do too. I like that though.
Yeah,
Saltiness. I'll be redeeming myself.
So much coffee.
Nah, dude.
It tastes just like a cup of coffee. What are you talking about?
Maybe a weak cup of coffee, but it tastes good as a beer.
I don't like it. It tastes like just straight coffee. It even looks like coffee. Like, look how dark it is.
Is that filtered?
I don't know. It just tastes like straight coffee. I don't care for that.
Dude, it is. Look. Try to look through it. You
Yeah.
can see through it. Oh, nice. It's great.
I don't like it. I don't like coffee beer.
But I love coffee beer.
The last one didn't taste like coffee. This one tastes just like coffee. It's like I poured myself a cup of coffee and now I'm drinking it. I threw some hops in it and now I got hoppy coffee. What'd you give it?
I'm interested to see what you gave it since you don't like it that much.
What'd you give it?
You gave it a 3.25.
I gave it a 1.5.
Ha ha! My husband's table took turns.
I will say that it was executed well for a brown ale, so I gave it props for that. But that's about all it gets for me.
I think it has redeemed the brown ales for me.
I think
really
we've had better brown ales today.
We have, but I mean, it's as good as People's Pint, I think.
I think it's not as good as People's Pint. I think the Newcastle was definitely the best. So today on KansatKrupys, we drank brown ales. In 4th place, we had the Brooklyn Brown Ale. In 3rd place was the Blizzard of 78, and tied for 1st place was the Newcastle Brown Ale and the Farmer Brown. A tie for 1st.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Our differentiating scores made a difference, apparently. So,
That would make sense.
yeah. I was
Really
sad that the
strong.
Brooklyn Brown Ale came out below the Blizzard of 78.
That was terrible.
I did not like the Blizzard of 78 at all. I liked the Brooklyn Brown. I thought it was an average beer. I thought it was decent. It was a good brown ale. It was well done. But the top two, I felt like the Newcastle was the best beer, the best brown ale we had today.
I don't know. I think it pretty much came out the way it needed to. Just because you like the Brooklyn and I did not, and I like the Wormtown and you did not.
And then the People's Pint and the
I had pretty
Newcastle.
much high ratings anyway because they nailed it. That was good.
The People's Pint wasn't bad. It was just, it wasn't what it was. A lot of malt and not exactly what I was looking for, but the Newcastle was really well done.
Was it? I don't know. I'm really surprised by this episode just because like I went into it like not thinking that I would like any of these. And I like 3 out of the 4.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, brown ale's pretty good. I'd
Had
say
no
overall.
idea. Yeah. Had no idea.
Overall, it was a pretty good day. I think we had some good beers. I don't know that brown ales is a style I'd like reach for if I had all the options.
I would really have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those beers that it's like, I want something that isn't like a porter or a stout, but I don't want like an IPA either.
Yeah.
So
It's like
I'd
a
probably
middle
go
of the
for-
road beer. It's
Yeah.
not too hoppy, it's not too high in ABV, but
And
it's drinkable.
Very drinkable. Yeah. I like that it's very light bodied. It doesn't feel heavy at all.
No, not
like
at all.
even after having like the 4 halves that we had, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, we had a glass. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we're
it's
like,
it's not like we're
yeah, no.
super full or anything like
Uh-uh.
that. Didn't get that at all, so that was good.
Very shocked.
Would try brown ales again for sure.
Wood totes.
Would totes.
Wood totes try again.
Thanks for stopping by and having a drink with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And hit the bell icon to be notified of our newest upload,
And follow us on our socials.
which can be found in the description down below.
And always remember to drink responsibly.
See you next time.